Get Abstract keeps you updated with summaries of the best business books published worldwide. Books you absolutely need to know in a convenient, smart format. And now, Get Abstract presents The Enthusiastic Employee: How Companies Profit by Giving Workers What They Want, by consultants David Sirota, Louis A. Mishkin, and Michael Irwin Meltzer. The book was published by Wharton School Publishing. In this abstract, you will learn how to motivate, reward, and acknowledge your employees through equity, achievement, and camaraderie. Just about anyone who supervises other people will benefit from reading this book. It reports the findings of 3 decades of research involving some 2.5 million employees in 237 companies. The research-based motivational strategies are immediately applicable to your company's morale and productivity. The authors deliver revealing statistics, useful definitions, and illuminating case histories in pretty accessible prose, given the book's survey-driven foundation. The one shortcoming is that they do not set guidelines for distinguishing legitimately dissatisfied employees from the few workers who will never have a good attitude, no matter what you do. And as the authors make clear, some managers are set in their ways, habitually act superior to their workers, and will not tend to employee motivation. However, if you genuinely want to improve morale and productivity, Get Abstract recommends this thorough work on motivation. And now, the summary.
Equity, achievement, and camaraderie, the 3 motivators. Why should managers bother to motivate their employees? First, basic humanitarianism requires you to treat people well. However, compelling business reasons also exist for doing so. To succeed, your company needs enthusiastic employees who identify with its goals and pour extra energy into their work. The result is happier customers and higher productivity. Across the board, companies with high morale outperform their competitors by roughly 20%. The concept of transactional management believes that work is an economic exchange, so just paying your employees should be sufficient to motivate them. Many theories of this nature focus on some single factor, such as salary, environment, or communication, and claim that addressing that one pivotal issue will solve all the problems in your workplace. Other philosophies assert that old ideas about motivating workers are no longer effective. Paternalistic management theories even assume that managers know better than employees about what the employees need. The reality is that human motivation does not change from generation to generation or industry to industry. In extensive studies, employees repeatedly cite 3 motivating factors: equity, achievement, and camaraderie in overall job satisfaction. Let's take a look at them one at a time. Equity means treating workers fairly and recognizing everyone's essential human dignity. Organizational leaders, managers, and employees should interact as equal human partners, not as economic units. Never treat one group as fundamentally inferior to another. To create a sense of equity in your workplace, start with the basics: job security, fair pay, and respect. Workforce reductions have become almost trendy, a way for managers to cut costs and show they are hard-nosed. However, mass layoffs can devastate worker morale, especially if you handle the process badly. Keeping people on the job during tough times communicates your fundamental respect for them and makes good business sense. Experienced employees already know how to work as a team. Although you may spend more on wages, you won't have to recruit, interview, and train new employees, or wait for new hires to get up to speed once they are on the job. Share economic pain across the board, for example by having upper management take pay cuts. Look for alternatives to layoffs, such as offering employees the option of taking early retirement or part-time assignments. If you must lay people off, explain the situation clearly, directly, and respectfully, and help those who are affected find new positions. Compensation is the next important facet of equity. Workers want you to pay them fairly. Employers claim to predicate pay on performance, but workers can easily see this is not the case in situations where managers resort to performance pay because evaluations are difficult and can provoke conflict. This is also not the case when the system the company sets up to reward performance may actually function contrary to its best interests and causes lower morale. For example, most performance pay is individually based, even in jobs where teamwork is essential. Also, awards for performance may not be well calibrated according to workers' specific job functions. So, managers end up comparing, for example, engineers and janitors. To address inequities in performance pay, use a system of base pay for regular work combined with performance bonuses. Make performance pay standards as objective and measurable as possible. Then, additionally reward those who make outstanding individual contributions. Respect is the third fundamental factor in equity. To show respect, provide a safe, clean, welcoming work environment. Remove unnecessary status distinctions, such as executive washrooms. Remove time clocks, and trust workers to be punctual and honest. Switch to an all-salaried workforce to communicate the equal importance of production workers and managers. Make your company as transparent as possible. Many companies limit their internal information flow, not for functional reasons, but to maintain status distinctions. Now you know what constitutes the facets of equity. The second motivating factor for employees is achievement. Employees want to feel that they are part of something larger than themselves, something important. Their goals go beyond wages, as yours go beyond profit. The evidence suggests that companies that set out to do good also perform better in the marketplace. Their moral vision inspires their workers. Employees who feel a sense of purpose are motivated by pride in their organization's financial successes, quality products, and moral character. Many companies have vision or mission statements. However, unless management's actions back up the stirring words of the mission statement, it actually can undercut the organization's credibility. This can happen, for example, when company leaders think the statement doesn't matter, or when the statement is so badly worded that it is actually useless. In other cases, the company may not have a process for implementing the mission statement, for example, by failing to communicate its values through policies and training programs. Workers report that two factors often impede their work: the workplace environment and the company's larger systems. Bureaucracy and excess management too often get in the way. Some companies promote an autocratic management style that treats employees like robots. In such environments, workers cannot take the initiative, no matter how much that might improve their jobs or their results. The opposite management dysfunction, lack of direction, is just as bad and results in chaos. Participative partnerships can solve both problems. Use self-managed teams to reduce the need for management control and to communicate trust and boost morale. Be sure information flows freely among workers and managers. Finally, workers gain a sense of achievement from the work itself. Make sure workers can feel a genuine sense of pride and ownership about the completed product. Make employees responsible to customers so they understand that their work matters to people outside the company. Train, evaluate, and reward your employees. Workers enter jobs ready to achieve, but their enthusiasm dies quickly if they feel that no one cares about what they do or how well they do it. Providing clear, specific, regular, and factual feedback is crucial. Don't wait for an annual performance review to provide feedback. When giving feedback, discuss job-related actions, not the employee's personality. Listen to the employee's response and follow up with guidance. Offer rewards such as praise, a new title, a pay raise, or a promotion. Promoting from within is a powerful way to motivate employees. The third motivational factor for employees is camaraderie. People garner much of their sense of identity and work satisfaction from their membership in work groups. Teamwork is important. Cooperation holds organizations together. When different corporate groups or departments come into conflict, the disagreement can damage their shared identity and cooperation. You can use two techniques to address such problems. One is conflict resolution. When those involved have different interests, such as labor and management, negotiation and compromise are necessary to resolve the conflict. The second is building partnerships. When communication has broken down, organize a workshop where the parties can explain their positions fully and respectfully. The goals are to dispel miscommunication and develop a plan to improve relations. Later, follow up to make sure the plan is working. To create and maintain worker motivation, your entire organization must commit to it. Leaders must demonstrate correct behavior, involve the entire organization in any changes, and communicate openly and respectfully.
You've been listening to a business book summary from Get Abstract. To download the print version of this summary or other audio summaries, go to our website at getabstract.com. There you will find thousands of summaries of the best business books ever published. And thank you for listening to Get Abstract Book Summaries.